else you want to know?
Oh, thought you'd already left.
What's that over there next to the train? Delivered by Fule. This is the lost package. How did I not notice it before? I should give it to Lumi.
Who's the prey now? It's time. All is fair in war. This should come in handy.
It's already been 3 days, and my package is still...
So, it's done?
Huh? Is that your first reaction? Come on.
The Seance Society. Never heard of them before. They said they have a solution? But how? This is very suspicious. No matter how I look at it. Guess I'll just go and see for myself.
Who's the prey now? Who's the prey now?
I can't believe it.
It's time.
Ow! Ow!
Who's the prey now? All is fair in war.
Save me, boss.
This should come in handy. Who's the prey now?
Yeah.
Misery follows.
I can't believe it.
I trust you can use it to the full. It's time. Who's the prey now? The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours. Who's the prey now? All is fair in war. Sir!
Oh, bring it on! Watch and learn! It's morphin' time! Pew, pew, pew.
Leave it to me. Appear before me.
All is fair, the die is cast. Stand down. Stand down.
It's morphin' time! Oh, baby!
Appear before me. I can handle this.
Target, let's live the dogs of war. All is live, no matter what.
All day. All fired up!
Leave it to me. Endless reverberation. Acceptable damage. I can handle this. Inconclusive results.
It's morphin' time! Close one! Coming in hot! Close one! Think you can get it up? Still fine and dandy. Sucks to be you. Flame on! Heads up! It's morphin' time! Taking the high road.
Who's the prey now? Now, exterminate. It's time. I trust you can use it to the full. Keep your eyes open. It's time.
Oh, so you've accepted my invitation, Rover. Well, yes. My name is Laurent. Since you were here, you must have lost someone too.
Daddy?
Now, Yuan, no need to be afraid. He's not one of those evil patrollers. You're safe with me. Yes, my daughter. Her name is Yuan, my only precious.
I am Daddy's precious?
Absolutely, my dear. We will stay together. Nothing can take you from me again. Ah, yes. Once we were separated by an unfortunate turn of events. But now I have her back, thanks to the Seance Society's help. Truly a miracle, is it not? And you, yes, you too can be reunited with your loved ones. Just come join us. No, she didn't. She was never gone. Can't you see? Yuan, she's still alive. Alive and well.
Daddy, what's happening? You're scaring me.
He seems off. Is he overclocking?
No! No, Doctor! I don't need anything! I am not leaving her. You're not leaving Daddy, right? Yuan?
I...
Yuan! Shut up! Take your hands off her now!
Daddy!
That's enough, Laurent. She'll be safe in my care. You still have other things to do, remember?
No! Don't! Yuan!
Laurent! Do you want to lose your daughter again?
No. Fine. I'll leave it to you.
Now hand over the girl. You see, that man is her father. Why do you want to separate them? Oh, well, whatever. Wan, come over here, please.
Yes.
Good girl. Stay here, Wan. And why would you be concerned? Smart girls know how to mind their own business. Oh, you're quite the fighter. How about... Shh! They're coming. It's the patrollers. We can't let them find out about Wan. Now, if you don't want to get into trouble, better do as I say. I'll explain everything later. Including what's happening with the Seance Society. Smart choice. Good. Now come give me a hand. We'll need to hide the traces of fighting here.
Everything's back to where they were before. No signs of injuries on Yuan.
This should be good enough to get past their eyes. And the so-called Seance Society. They're the...
Keep your eyes open. It's time.
We meet again, as I expected. Larong, here's your daughter, as I promised.
It's time.
Daddy, I'm tired.
What the? Those idiots! They were supposed to take care of you! Careful.
Sorry I knocked out your friends earlier. We're not planning to start anything with the Fraxidus, really.
War spares no one.
How dare you!
How did you like the fight? Are you injured? Acknowledged. Is that our only option?
It's time.
Time flies by. Anything can change. Yet, the Sonnet's caskets shall endure. Remember to stop and look around as you... Maybe there are ancient relics on those faraway mountains. Who knows? Every small discovery adds up to the bigger picture. Today's
Keep your eyes open. It's time. Who's the prey now? Sever! All is fair in war.
Oh, bring it on!
It's time. Nowhere to hide.
No more markings in sight. Yes? See those flowers? Don't you think they look out of place here? Try counting them. I have a feeling they may be the passcode. We should be good in here. Don't bother. You won't find any patrollers here. I told you before. Don't trust anyone, remember?
What a special specimen. Time to have my men take you back to the camp.
No injuries? I still have my weapon and terminal. It's hard to tell from what little I've gathered so far. The Seance Society named... I was trapped inside this box. I guess that's all the clues. Done. Here's hoping they'll get my message. Now, how do I get out of here?
Oh, you're awake. Come out then. Look at you. Fresh as the dew.
It's time.
Miss Yinlin, who might this be?
Greetings, stranger.
I know. Dr. Wu Sheng. I just remembered there's another place we need to visit. Come with me. Relax. Nothing's gonna happen to you. Not yet, at least.
You there!
Looks like a... The doll maker has been delving deep. This. What did she want? Yinlin will be back any moment now.
This should do it. If it still hurts, go to Dr. Wu Sheng. You've talked with everyone I see. Are you joining us now? What's going on? Zapstring, our turn.
All is fair in war.
My field of expertise. Back off.
Surrender now! We've got you surrounded! You are the leader here, aren't you?
Yes. Some TDs found their way inside and we're now surrounded by a bunch of cops. Hard to make it out of here with the specimens.
Fortunately, you caught that.
Strange. The path is blocked. That thing should open it back up. I'll handle it. Good. There's no time to waste. You guarding this place for Master Dollmaker? Zapstring, our turn.
Surrender
My field of expertise. Back off.
I can't believe this.
Zapstring, the stage is yours. I can't get through here, but Zapstring should be able to get under it. Where's the destination? Found it.
This should deactivate the alarms in the lower levels.
Zapstring, our turn. No mercy.
Oh, bring it on! Heads up!
Save me, boss.
Coming in hot. It's more than time.
I can't believe it.
Good. Those exiles can't reach us now. Master Dollmaker's chamber is right up ahead. Don't die on me now.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot. I muted
So many
myself.
prototype puppets. How many secrets does this factory hold? Here, record the physical status of these puppets. Master needs to know for his research. These are his prize achievements.
It's time.
It's time for what? Record information, replaces.
Military-grade mechs. How did they get their hands on these?
These aren't military grade mechs. I can show you military grade mechs.
That's the total number of prototype puppets. Imagine what would happen if they were all activated at once. All puppets are powered by these metal canisters. That's why non-resonators can activate the puppets.
Intruder, kill her.
They can't even recognize me now. Plan? We take them out, of
How
course.
can't they
We can't
recognize
stay here too
you in
long.
your skimpy
Make it
clothing?
quick.
I would recognize her every time.
All is fair in war.
Save me, boss. Save me, boss.
It's more than time. Heads up!
Leave it to me.
It's time. Who's the prey now? War spares no one.
Drop the wall like
Ow!
All is fair in war.
I can't believe it.
The cooldown on my recent echo is pretty quick. Or fairly quick.
Yinlin, you made it. Have those cops entered the factory?
Look at this. His mask has chinky eyes. Yeah, I wouldn't try to block a sword with my wrists.
What are you doing?
That's the stage. My field of expertise. Good. Time to wrap it.
I like how her boobs start jiggling when she uses her ult.
You'll pay for this.
Oh, that's the boss from her dreams.
My field of expertise. I'll pay it back tenfold. I've had enough. Get lost.
Target let slip the dogs of war. All is fair. Unleash the fan. Stay put. Sever! It's time.
Leave it to me. Verity shines.
Target let slip the dogs of war. All is fair. War.
My field of expertise.
She's not the only one. Yeah, I noticed.
It's all over, Dollmaker. Surrender now.
All yours. You're welcome.
So that's what the Seance Society was up to. Thanks.
A letter without a signature. It can only lead to one thing. Yenlin. She's waiting for me.
Oh.
Same as last time, she said. Must be the wolf markings. I should look around.
Yenlin is waiting for you, bruh.
Nowhere to hide.
Yeah, nice hiding spot.
Splendid view, right?
Very splendid.
As promised, I lot of explanation.
And I don't want to
No,
hear
I
the
wasn't
explanation.
expecting
Fuck that. Kids, let me teach you a lesson, kids. Life ain't nothing but bitches and money. Lesson done. Aw.
All right, settle down, everyone. The story's about to start. Is it about the gray birdie? We didn't get to finish it last time. Nope. Today's story will be about the woolly warrior and how she makes her wishes come true. The story begins in a land of boundless imagination known as the Woolly Kingdom. Legend says that deep within the kingdom's castle
I like the
lies
music.
a magical gateway.
Reminds me a little
Whoever
bit of
passes through it can have any wish come true.
Secret of Mana on the
To
Super
reach
Nintendo.
this gateway, you must first go over a great many obstacles. Yet, countless adventurers still choose to embark on this
Oh,
journey
I got a second
for
child.
each
Oh no.
holds wishes to fulfill. Before setting off on their quests, Fairy Cloudy will ask them, should you pass through this mythical gateway, you will be granted endless wealth and honor, along with a treasure trove of unforgettable memories. Now, answer me this. What drives you to venture on this risky journey? If you'd ask me, I'd choose wealth. That way, I can buy all the starflakes I can eat.
I'd definitely choose honor. That way I'll be famous, and everyone would shout my name whenever they see me. Wherever.
What about you, brave adventurer? Do you seek riches or fame?
Riches. I seek riches.
Thus you shall accompany the merchants and travel across the high seas to Renacida.
I'm gonna start an orphanage.
They say treasures fill its
That's
land,
pretty easy.
and
Just
you'll
kill all the
gain a
parents.
fortune beyond your wildest dreams. See? Everyone's wishes are different, which also makes their journeys unique. And
Why am
among
I
these
listening to
people,
this shit? Fuck
there's a
that.
small
Let's move on.
Where am I?
Hey, hey! Over here! You must be new to this place. Are you also... Please don't hurt me! I'm just an ordinary box! Beware! This is where many woolly stories begin. When the story gets longer, so will the paths ahead. We might even come across broken bridges and stuff. Since we'll only be telling the beginning of the story, you're in for some surprises. Look at all these monsters. Let's beat them up. Oh, you're finally here. Those terrible monsters. There has to be more, right?
Yeah, give me more riches.
Woolly Kingdom.
Oh, sad story incoming.
I saw you all by yourself over here. What's your name? I'm Ying. Ying, got it. This is Rover. He's the captain of Team Willy.
And her brother's name is Yang?
Yes. Hello. You're here to ask about my thoughts on the story, right?
I never asked kids of their thoughts.
Something to ask you.
They are messy, unfocused.
Encore will answer anything.
Okay, I'll let you guys talk. I need to roll
Is it
a
true
sticky.
that after gathering all 3 relics, you can have your
Let
wishes
Uncle Yeti
come
smoke
true?
his weed.
Yeah, it's what it says in the story. I'd like you to see this. Let me see. It's a map on a piece of wood. That looks like a lighthouse. And a giant rock over here. But Encore can't really tell exactly where it is. Whoa, you can tell just from that? Oh, you must have been to every corner of Jinzhou. There.
Not every
It's
corner.
on
There
the
are
map
some
is
black
circled out with a
spots on the
sword-shaped
map
sign
still.
on it. Wait. Could this be a treasure map? That sign must be the Sword of Courage. Uncle remembers that at some point of the story, the woolly warrior will get her hands on a treasure map. This map, where did you find it? It's from my mom. This map is a promise we made. Mom took me to a play one time.
Oh no, don't
I
tell me
remember
she's
in that
dead.
play, the adventurers wanted to have their wishes come true. So with the Woolly Fairy's help, they set off to find the legendary relics. Just like in the story you told us. After watching it, I asked Mom all the time.
This is
if
a
these
awkward
relics that could
close-up
make
on
wishes
her
come
lips.
true were real, and whether we could go look for them. But she was always busy with work as a ranger, so she wasn't home.
I'm also quite busy at with my work as a ranger, but not that busy. Yeah, I don't want to listen to sad stories and wholesome shit. I want to destroy stuff.
It's time.
And take their things.
Who's the prey now?
It made the noise. It also made noise.
It's time.
Die, foul beast!
Misery follows.
True power. What's true power? Deal 1000 damage with 1 attack on an enemy. I thought true power would be a trophy like kill a helpless creature with your ultimate.
According to the treasure map, The sword should be around here somewhere.
Let me guess. Inside the circle of TD demons?
Why are there so...
All is fair in war.
Coming in hot!
Appear before me. Rejuvenating snow.
You two were incredible.
Thank you. She did nothing. Yay, puzzle. Oh, it's a platformer. Oh no.
Whoa, there's another puzzle.
Was it not in the story before?
We're so high up. This is even higher than any of the climbing games Mom and I used to play.
I'm getting
Just keep
pretty
looking
high.
ahead and it won't be
though.
scary. It's easy. Here, watch. So, is this the sword in the story that can slice through anything?
Yeah, in your imagination.
It's the mountain chopping sword of courage. Oh, the sword's actually made out of wood. And it's missing a small piece too. Look, there's a letter. What does it say?
Psych!
My dear little warrior, you found the first relic. Right now, you must be thinking, what a plain-looking sword. How could this ordinary wooden sword possibly be the legendary sword of courage?
I mean, I had a wooden katana
Don't
as a
feel
kid.
disappointed just yet. Think back on what you've been through so far. All the challenges you faced along the way. The waves under your feet felt so high to you. And the treasure chest above seemed ever so far away. Yet still,
Taking
you
kids to very
continue to
dangerous
climb
spots
the
up
mountains,
high
every step of the way.
on top of
Until you
above a
finally
shore.
reach the peak. Your courage has been heard. And this seemingly ordinary wooden sword is the proof of your courage. Yeah, that's what it says in the letter. How did you know, Encore?
Did it also appear in other Wooly stories?
Anything else? Did the letter mention any clues about the next relic? We still have 2 to go. Yes.
Spartan
goes on to
kicked both of
say,
them down.
Oh, little warrior, your adventure doesn't end here. To have your wishes come true, courage alone is not enough. You need not look far as the shield that symbolizes faith is buried right beneath your very feet.
Yeah, I'm
In a land covered in sand.
right again.
Treasures may
Spartan
lay,
kicked those kids
or there
down
may be
to
nothing
the
at
beach.
all. A land covered in sand.
I know just the place.
Then let's go check it out.
It's not the
Sounds
beach.
like
Let's
it
go
opens
to the
a
Great
treasure hunt
Desert.
in the sand.
Yay! Yay!
Keep your eyes open.
We're here! At long last, the brave adventurers reach their second destination. And thus, they start a hunt for the legendary Shield of Faith on this sand-covered beach. They say only the bravest adventurers can find it, as it puts their will to the test. Yeah, that's the spirit. Yin can go left, Encore will go right, and you can take care of the middle. If anyone finds anything interesting, show me, and we can take a look at it together.
Is she mentioning herself
Okay.
in the third person? That's pretty rich.
The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours.
Bingo.
Well, did you find the shield?
Yeah.
This should be the shield mentioned in the story.
It's also made of wood. But look how well made it is! With the sword of courage in one hand and the shield of faith in the other, it's an invincible combo.
Yeah, it is.
The person who
It
crafted
truly
this
is.
shield really
By the
knew their
Emperor, faith is my shield.
Time for clues about the next relic, the Wreath of Hope. Hurry! Yin! What does it say? Okay. Let's see here. It says... Congratulations again to you, my little warrior. Although the bulk of your efforts were in vain, you did not give up and continued searching. Hence, this shield of faith is your well-deserved reward. If you ever feel lost in the future, why not take a moment and ponder on the meaning of your journey? The firm belief in our hearts shall guide us through darkness until we reach the light of hope. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how can you find the Wreath of Hope? Bring with you your wishes and proceed to the Garden of Promise. The garden?
The garden?
The Garden of Promise.
A Metal Gear?
Oh, I think I might know where it is. Fantastic! Then that's our next stop. Onwards!
And the next thing we find is her mother's grave.
Follow me.
This is it. This place, feels empty. There's nothing here. It is now. But it used to be filled with irises. This is my mom's garden. She used to love flowers and would plant a lot of them when she wasn't busy. Before she left, she asked me to help look after it and said she'd come see it with me when she's back. I watered them every day, hoping they could bloom longer. But these flowers only bloom for a short time. They all withered in the end. Dad told me, "Don't be sad, sweetie. It's the natural cycle of life." I understood that, but it always reminds me of my promise to Mom. I miss her so much. Now I see this shield and sword are all treasures that Mom left me. And here, I think she probably wanted to make a wreath with me using those flowers.
No.
Oh, Ying. Thank you, Encore and Rover. Actually, when I saw Dad looking sad while holding the map, I had the feeling that Mom might have left this treasure map to play a game with me. Maybe it is like what the grown-ups say. The Gateway of Wishes doesn't exist. And I may never get to see her again, talk to her, and tell her how much I've grown. But Mom must have wanted to give me a surprise. To make me happy. I am happy. Because we managed to find all the treasures she left behind together. I'll definitely find a nice place to keep this sword and shield safe. I think we should end our adventure here. Thank you, Encore and Rover.
I'm not crying, you are crying.
Our captain hasn't announced the end of our adventure yet. And you're thinking about leaving already? Well, okay then. Let's call it a day right here. There's some stuff I need to wrap my head around too. I remember you asked me about the ending of the Woolly Warrior, right? Even though we finished finding the relics, Team Woolly's adventure goes on. There's still plenty of stories to tell. Oh, I know! How about you come to Encore's story session tomorrow afternoon? Tomorrow? You mean right here? Yeah. If you want to find out what happens to Team Woolly, come over and listen to the rest of the story. Be there or be square. Okay then. I'll see you tomorrow.
Pretty dangerous,
Yep. See
walk
you tomorrow,
down here.
Ying.
Or up here. Just saying. Bring weapons.
Do you think this is a good ending to the story? got the treasures left by her mother. If this was a story, it would end something like this. In the end, the little warrior managed to collect all of the relics left by her mother, realizing her intentions. But Encore still feels like something's missing.
Yeah, the mother.
In this ending, she didn't even make it to the Gateway of Wishes.
Oh.
Just like in the story of the Woolly Warrior. What do you think? Will the Woolly Warrior's wish come true in the end?
It will come true.
If it comes true, then she should be able to see her family again.
I am
Such
just
a
playing
wonderful
into their
and interesting
delusions.
adventure. She must have so much to say to them. But actually, there is no true ending to Woolly Warrior's story. Remember the play Ying told us about when she showed us the treasure map? Ying said she'd already forgotten what most of the play was about. All she could remember was that the hero had been searching for a legendary treasure to make their wishes come true. Ha! I knew straight away that the treasure map wasn't for the Woolly Warrior's sword. But it was a gift left to her by Ying's mother. Wanna guess how I found out?
No.
Yeah, that play was about the Woolly Warrior's story. And I remember each and every part of it. Because that play
What's your
was a
story?
gift from my mom.
Oh.
Now time for a story from Encore. In this story, there are no exciting adventures, no terrifying monsters. It didn't happen once upon a time, and it's not somewhere far, far away. Rather, it's in a little room. Every night there's a little girl. She plays games with her mother. Playing as the Woolly Warrior. Together, she and her mom create story after story about courage and hope.
Like Star
It also
Wars?
happens in a theater. Every day, the little girl sits below the stage. The curtain rises and the music plays. She watches her mother set everything up, bringing the Woolly Kingdom from the story into real life. Little by little, the Woolly Kingdom becomes real, and the Woolly Warrior sets off on her adventure. She first climbs the tallest mountain, looking for the legendary sword that can split mountains and seas. But it's really so the girl can prove how brave she is. The toolbox was actually on the tallest shelf. The Woolly Warrior also searches every beach, looking high and low for the shield of faith that could brave any storm. Her house had many nooks and crannies after all. The
And then she
raspberry
found the
candy
drug
her mom
cabinet.
hid could be anywhere. Her mom recorded all the Woolly Warrior's adventures, so the Woolly Kingdom grew bigger and bigger, and the stories grew longer and longer. They even performed the play in many cities. But the little girl's mom got sicker. At the last show, just before the Woolly Warrior got the wreath of hope, the show ended, but there was no encore. Mom told me that once the applause starts at the final show of our tour, she'd take me onto the stage to make a wish. But she collapsed before the play ended. I was so scared. I tried to come up with ways to make her feel better. I even kept a daily to-do list. At the time, I thought that if I stayed a good girl like the characters in the stories, Mom would get better and better. But her illness got worse. She didn't get better. And the Gateway of Wishes never appeared. Encore didn't know what to do anymore. Mom just asked me to sit by her bed and tell her stories. So I told her about Warrior Cosmos, Fairy Cloudy, and many other things. She always smiled each time. It was right around that time when Cosmos and Cloudy appeared from the stories. Mom told me they're a part of life, and these stories will always be with me. After she left, Encore had to become the Woolly Warrior, going on adventures on her own. Whether it was in the orphanage or with the Black Shores, Encore would write down everything she experienced. With these stories, Mom will know what kind of adventures Encore had, and all the friends Encore made. Later on, Encore wanted to continue writing the Woolly Warrior story, but this time, it's a bit different from before. Now she has her own friends, friends that she can adventure together to find the Gateway of Wishes. Because finding that gateway is the only way she can tell all her stories to her mom. So, she knows how well she did. That's why... Yeah, she said she had a lot to say to her mother. Oh, just like me. There's so much Encore wants to say, and so many stories that Encore wants Mom to hear. Our time with Ying reminded me of all of that. Even though Woolly Warrior's story has no true ending, will Ying's be any different? Will she be able to make her wish come true? In the end, Ying said the adventure is over, and it's just a story. She said she was happy and satisfied with that. But Encore saw that look on her face. She looked really, really sad. Encore knows how it feels. Just like how it used to be. No matter what Encore did, Mom wouldn't get any better. My stories were the only things that could make her feel happy. It was Mom who made me understand the power of stories. That's why after I went on this journey alone, Cosmos and Cloudy came out of the land of imagination. And it's why Encore told Ying that our adventure should not end like this. This story deserves a better ending. Rover.
Yeah, boy.
Agreed. The story must have an ending. But what should we do? Oh, there's no way we can bring Ying's mother back. I mean, the Gateway of Wishes doesn't actually exist in real life. In the story?
I remember Cloudy said that if you ever find yourself in a pickle in real life, you can always go back to the Woolly Kingdom to search for clues. You also mentioned that's where the Gateway of Wishes is hidden, right? And you've always wanted to finish writing the story of the Woolly Warrior. This means the final stage of the story should be set inside the Woolly Kingdom.
Encore sees what you mean. Encore could invite you and Ying into the Woolly Kingdom and go on a real adventure with me, the Woolly Warrior. But the kingdom isn't some place you can go willy-nilly. That's for sure. We're a team together. We should make a wreath for her and let her know that our adventure is not over yet. Encore remembers it went something like this. The wreath is a crown of flowers that can reflect a person's thoughts. Never withers, forever blossoming. How are we gonna make it? You mean Verena?
Oh no, not Verena.
That's right! Verena loves flowers. She's a flower's best friend. Let's see if she has any ideas.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh, good. We have a fast travel point. So just say information up front. In roughly, not roughly, but in a few, I need to jump off because me and my girlfriend are going out for dinner. But I think I will be back later tonight, and I'm going to play for a bit longer. I hope this questline doesn't extend too far, because I have to get myself ready soon.
Oh, Encore's here too. How's it been? Are you here to see the new blossoms? You'll have to wait a while. They're still a bit shy. Hey, Verena. Not exactly. We're here to ask you how we can make the Wreath of Hope. The Wreath of Hope? I see. You want to help finish the story Ying's mother left her and make her wish come true. But I don't know how to make such a wreath either. According to the story, this wreath is made of various kinds of flowers. It can reflect a person's thoughts, and it must blossom forever and never wither. The flowers that can reflect people's thoughts, the ones that I can think of are water lamps. These flowers emit a faint glow at night, and passers-by use them to guide their way. Or wintry bells. Wintry bells bloom in cold and snowy weather. Seeing them in a cold winter will definitely make you happy. It can also be duvetches. Due to their sweetness, they remind people of sugary candies. However, these flowers all bloom in different seasons, so it'll be hard to put them together, let alone have them blossom forever and never wither. Yeah, I remember you created a Blake bloom for Rover that one time. That's a bit different. Flowers made with Forte are just artificial creations. They can easily break up without actual substance. It's not the same as life. Every life has its own journey, from blooming to withering, recording the feelings of every moment along the way. Feelings? Oh, I know! Since we can't really make a wreath of flowers exactly like the one in the story, we can make one using our feelings.
Oh no, Felix!
Yeah, exactly. When me and Mom made wreaths, she'd always ask me to pick my favorite flowers. If I was feeling happy, I would choose a bright red flower since it made my heart feel warm. And if I was feeling unhappy, I would take a blue one. At this point, it really doesn't matter what kind of flower it is. All that matters is everyone's feelings. We should make a wreath and tell Ying our wishes to make our dreams come true. I see what you mean. A wreath made with feelings. With that, you can express yourself.
You kids are delusional.
Let's find flowers that can express our feelings. When she sees the wreath, she'll definitely realize that the story of our team is still going. This way, we can all visit the Woolly Kingdom together, and maybe our wishes can come true. Do you mind if I help? Once you've collected enough flowers, bring them to me. I'll help you weave them into a wreath. Great! Oh, thank you, Verena. Off we go! Check this one out, Cosmos. It's all golden and shiny. Just like Rover's eyes. You want to pick this one, Cloudy? Oh, true. This one does kind of lighten up the mood, doesn't it? Have you found the flowers you want? Look how pink it is! You must have been in a really good mood when you picked this one. And these? These are Encore's picks. That's quite the selection, Encore. What do they all represent? Have a look at this one. It's gold and shiny, and it matches the color of your eyes, Rover. Encore picked flowers that resemble everyone. If we put them together, they can represent our whole team. Oh, that's pretty special. I'm sure it'll look really nice once they're all together. Oh, one more thing, Verena. Can you leave a spot here on the wreath? Leave a spot? It's for Ying. We don't know what kind of flower represents Ying's feelings, so we should leave a spot and let her decide which feeling to put on there.
Let me guess, it will be an iris.
Got it. I'll take it from here. Thank you so much, Farina. Rover, when the reef is done, we can go tell Ying the rest of the story. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon.
Where shall I wait? Do I need to use the sundial? I don't even have the sundial anymore. I have frogs in my backpack. How do I let time fly in this game?
It's time.
Oh fuck it! I need to make myself ready anyway. Before I go out for dinner. Let me check up on my girl real quick. She wrote me. Oh, she wrote me half an hour ago. All right, I'ma head out now. I will be back later this evening or late evening. Depends on the plans, my girlfriend's plans. Who knows what she else wants to do. So far, we are just going out for dinner now. Yeah, I guess it will be early, late evening, or if worse comes to worse, I will be back later tonight. But hey, until then, thanks for tuning in and hanging out. Sorry for the relatively short stream, but cool story so far. Until then, I'll catch you later. Bye. Bye.